our town safe and free from fear and danger. With this we chant for thee. Big bad boat, you stay away. Please, bad boat, don't haunt my day. We beg of you and also pray to come again another day. 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 Hey guys, my name's Zinkberg and welcome to my Let's Play series. This is episode 11. Welcome to the new time frame. Don't worry about that. That's nothing. Okay, so yeah, we're on the new time frame. We've got a new schedule, so we're going to be hopefully up for Friday morning. Get you all ready for the weekend so you can enjoy an episode, sit down, relax, and have a bit of fun. So, being that it's been a little bit longer since the last one, boy, some stuff's happened. We had computer problems galore. We have ended up having to upgrade unintentionally, and that's always a bit of fun and always a little bit scary that you're not going to get the things back. We tackled an older guardian in an ocean monument, or 3 of them actually. I did have footage, but most of it is just me walking around a maze, confused and lost and unable to find the last older guardian. 2 of them were really easy. The last one was a bit of a nightmare. What else have we done? Oh, I've got some work in the nether that I've got to show you, but it would be amiss of me to not show you what's happened up here. We placed down, I think it was around about 40,000 blocks this week, maybe a few more. So let me show you where we're at. I will go straight into FreeCam to give you a bit of a look-see. So the back of the castle now has had a lot of work done. You can see I'm still not happy with this spire over here. We've got lots of work to do there. We have placed down so much grass and dirt. It is crazy how much this took to do. I really underestimated the enormity of this this part of the build on its own. We have a new section to the castle here. We've got a nice little sort of outside area up the top here, some interiors sort of starting to happen there. Oh, just in an entranceway or an exit out into here more like. We have finished the top spire on all sides, the top center piece on all sides, except for some texturing that needs to happen and some little gaps that need filling. There are actually little gaps everywhere that need to be fixed up. We have, what else have we done? Oh, everything. What haven't we done this week? Yeah, so let's just take a quick look inside. So in here we've got this is going to be like a little wizard's area up here. I've changed the magma blocks that were at the front for the nether portal. I think this fits better and it looks pretty cool from the outside. You'll notice some frog lights. I'll show you where they came from soon. We have just got the insides of this sort of ready. We're not certainly far from finished or ready to put in the interior, but we have got an idea of the enormity and space of this. There will be, so my intention is to have maybe 3 main layers and the top section, as well as that outside section there too. This will be split into a couple of different rooms, but we've got a pretty good idea of the size that I've got to deal with on the inside here. Unfortunately, some of these little bits have to stay, but that's not hard to deal with. There'll be separate little rooms or separate little places and things, but and the insides of these might change. I think I said I'm not sure about this the polished deep slate that's in a lot of these spaces that appears sort of like a window, but it's not. I'll show you what I mean. So when we're looking at any part of the castle, we've got these here, which are a decoration as much as anything. But we've got, yeah, these sorts of things here, and these parts of the castle and things that are done with the polished deep slate. I still don't know if maybe they might become tinted glass or black stained glass. So that'll be one of the farms I'll be building this week. Will be that. Something to get the black dye going. I've got a good squid farm that I'll get working on and get that happening. I'll show you how we get to. There's a whole new area that I've done, which is going to be our industrial area. Now, this is fun. If we can do this, we will. Oh no, we went straight through. Oh no. I nearly died. Okay, so the last couple of times I've done that, I've managed to land that perfectly and end up on the end up going through the portal. Let's just, maybe if I was going a little bit fast there, let's try if we slow this down a little bit and see. No, we still go too fast to go through. That's all right. Anyway, this is the portal through. We very legitimately managed to come through the top of the nether. There is a trick to breaking the nether, which I did. Up here we're going to have a transport network sort of thing, rather than travelling around downstairs where there are ghasts doing stuff and attacking you and endermen everywhere where you don't want them to be, and piglins coming through your portals and things like that. I prefer to do my travelling up the top here. Some of you might consider that cheating. I don't think it's cheating to get up on top here, and I don't have a problem with it if it's done done legitimately. So we've got a couple of different things up here. There is a bamboo jungle. There is it's not a frog farm, it's a frog light farm. I won't bother showing the bamboo jungle. It is literally just a bamboo jungle. I went there to get one of the colours of frogs that I needed. I will show you I'll show you the frog light farm. I kind of enjoy that. You can kind of see him from a distance over here. I'm sure most of you have seen the frog light farm before. When a frog eats a small magma cube, they spit out a frog light, one of these of whatever colour, depending on the colour of the frogs. So just inside here, I've got some frogs. I've also got this big guy, who I think looks pretty cool. But wait, there's some redstone mastery here. Yes, I do. Let's just take out, let's say 5. That'll do it. Look, he does the thing. How cool is that? I like it. It was just a bit of fun. I got some slimes and things, so now I can muck around with some pistons and things, and I was just refreshing my memory on how things work and stuff, and I thought that'd be a fun little thing to build. So if we go up here, I'm sure we'll get to see this in action. Oh, there's a little bit of it happening now, but we'll get up here. Okay, so we've got just a standard sort of AFK platform up here. You're best off not to actually build any permanent structures above your farms if you're doing farms like this. If you do that, that does decrease the spawn rate underneath. So again, we'll go into free cam and we'll have a bit of a look here. So as you can see, the magmas are spawning pretty heavily there. There is an iron golem in here who gets to attack some of them. There is a whole lot of the powdered snow here. The idea behind that does damage to the bigger magma cubes that are in here. And they obviously get turned into smaller ones, and as they jump they take damage from the snow, but they also take more damage from things. And then you can see there the frogs just attacking the little baby ones, and then they spit out a light. And what I did forget to do there was to turn on the bottom of it. Yeah, so you just flick this lever here and the minecart goes off and does its thing and picks up all those frog lights, brings them back. There are a couple of different ways to do this. I saw the most popular video, I think, that has a farm very similar to this. Had like 9 hopper minecarts. I don't know why you would need to do that. This one here reads when the hopper minecart has anything in it, holds it here to empty out into the chest there, and then it'll take off again and do its thing, run around and pick it up. We're getting magma cream, we'll get a bit of that. We've got a ton of the frog lights in all different colours, some of them more than others. I did lose quite a few frogs, I forgot. I again started one particular farm there that wasn't very efficient. The frogs kept escaping, but that's this one here is pretty good, and as I say, it's very efficient, and it does exactly what it needs to do. So yeah, from here we have the industrial areas just over there. Back home is back over that way there, so I'll just take you to where the industrial area is. I selected this area. This took a ton of flying. It's one of the reasons I've had to set up this network, is this sort of area to be able to fly to places, is because to find myself a place that I was happy with the industrial area was quite difficult. Oh. I'll fly down just because I don't want to encounter a whole lot of mobs. Well, a bit of sleep, another red bed, that's always a good thing. I did clean up a few of the others. You'd be glad to know. So that's good. So what have we got here? Well, not a lot. This is just the area that we're going to start. All our farms, the item sorter and everything will all be out here as well. The main thing I was looking for, so I wanted a plains biome, which I've got here, which gave me a relatively flat area that I could deal with. I needed a swamp, which is there and over here. I needed bees, which are here. Again, I could transport those, but I wasn't, it's easier to find something. And I needed somewhere with a river that wasn't too sort of big and cumbersome to deal with. Now, this is quite a big river, but it does have the benefit here of turning into a swamp. So this area over here can't spawn the squids, but this area here can. So what I'll be doing is, now that I have sponges from the ocean monument, is that I'll drain out, say, this section here to build my farm. Maybe I'll come back to here. We'll see how I go with that. It's not an enjoyable thing, draining out water, but whatever. And that'll be a nice easy farm to put together there. I have a slime farm, which is already built. That's that guy over there. This is the farm by Ilmango. If you're not following Ilmango and you like redstone and like the amazing way that people build these huge big farms and things, Ilmango is the guy, and his stuff is absolutely amazing. This farm is just so efficient. It's crazy. And what that guy doesn't know about redstone and Minecraft isn't worth knowing. This farm, as I said, is just phenomenal. That seems a bit of a like a bit of a fanboy sort of thing, but he deserves that service. He's an icon to the Minecraft community. Every one of you should follow him and watch. A lot of what he gets into is pretty technical, but he's well worth it. So we'll just get up here and I'll quickly show you again. This one's an iron golem one. This one here I did build a little glass case just because if I'm AFKing up here to get slimes, it would be overnight. You get bigger rates for slimes at night. So this is quite simple down here. I forgot I had a witch's hut there. I think they're mainly useless, I think. And you get a witch in there, but that's all. So this farm just works on an iron golem, more of the powdered snow there that will take the slimes down into a soul campfire in the middle there that does some damage. Bigger ones take damage again off there. And the golem does his bit to fight off a few slimes and things. As I said, this one gets really efficient on a full moon or whatever. I think that's where the effect comes in. But you can see already they're starting to come through, and there's just so many slimes you end up with. It's crazy. The reason it's covered in brown mushrooms, which is another great reason to go to the top of the Nether, by the way. A very easy way to get brown mushrooms, as well as the swamp, is because brown mushrooms emit a light source of 1. So every block in here is covered in at least a light source 1 block, which means that the foreign mobs can't spawn. So zombies, skeletons, all those things can't spawn, but the slimes are not bothered by the mushrooms, so they spawn anyway. So yeah, that's that whole farm. I'll just show you. I went AFK for 20 minutes. I've already taken out a ton of slime, but the rates are crazy, and yeah, you can see the flame just from that. How many minutes was up there, and he's still killing them upstairs, up above there. So lots of slime balls, more than you'll ever need, and just a great little farm. So I would recommend to get onto that. So as I said, we're going to use this as an industrial area. So we'll have a whole lot of farms and things. I will make it look interesting. So it'll be I think I'll go with a bit of a futuristic sort of city, industrial city out here. And I'll probably just build as I go. As I build the farms, I might sort of theme them up a little bit as I go. But like I wish that these signs didn't lag so badly if a player's looking at them or looking in the direction of them, because I think they're fantastic, absolutely fantastic. It looks so much like neon lighting. It's really cool. So I just put a couple there just for, sort of a bit of a test or whatever to see what they look like in my world. This will have more of a platform up here and more of a I don't know, a feel to it and things. Oh, I got another killed another what's it called? With it. Yeah, to get myself another beacon so I could build another beacon and have the haste out here too to be able to dig and things. I got you guys saw that, got the swift sneak all sorted out on my pants. That's great. That's amazing that you sneak at the same speed as what you would walk. That's crazy and just so good. That's new for me. I haven't seen that, so that's really great. So I think that might be just about everything. I don't think there's anything else that we need to really go over. Oh, I did downstairs in the castle. I did also do the beginnings of what we're going to do for the dungeon. So there's just a big space down there too. But as you can see, this is very efficient. This saves a lot of time and a lot of mucking around for travelling very long distances, which, as I said, that is. So yeah, it's things are coming together nicely. I think, if I'm right by this, well, no, not I think. I am setting it my goal that by next week's episode, the exterior on the castle will be well, not the whole exterior will not be finished, but the shell of the outside will be finished. I'll show you that. I'll show you that. Where the dungeon area, that just again shows the scale of what I've done here. So that's all all sort of dug out and things, and basically ready to go. There's a little bit of work to do up here and things, but that will be fine. Yeah, so the shell of the building should be finished. There's the only additions I need to make up here are external additions. So the actual thing itself is pretty good, and I'll give a more in-depth sort of video tour of it or something with next week's, once we get that finished. And then we can get to work on all the other stuff. I did mention but I'll just reiterate. So all the plans that I had to put farms into these buildings and things like that, that's all gone now. That's not going to be a thing. I've totally thought that out wrong, and I want to keep all my farms in one place together. That's why I'm building an industrial area altogether. So the focus will be on this as a looks thing, and maybe to do some fun little things with. But yeah, this will be the castle will be a castle, not a farm shell, and the industrial area will be the place that goes, so we can start moving on some different builds and things. As always, guys, thank you very much for joining me, and thanks again for all your support. I can't do any of this without you guys, and I really appreciate you being here on the journey again with me. Remember, from now on, we're Fridays for our videos. Oh, also, starting next week, there will be a little bit of a thing we're going to do, which will be a Where's Fleabag? So we're going to hide Fleabag somewhere and get you guys to sort of spot him during the episode, maybe. Aside from that, I think we're all good, and we shouldn't have any more problems with the boat. I've made a bit of a deal that we won't talk about, and we're all good, guys. Catch you next time. Thanks so much for joining me again, and see you later. Bye.